Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Ray Monty back in our Pokemon TCG video. And in this video today, we are showing you guys an absolutely fire Gyarados deck that can absolutely cook the meta right now. And I've been having some pretty fun battles with it, and I decided let's make a video about it. So we're going to use it in some ranked here and see what we can do. Um, I'd say this deck has really great matchups against a lot of the new decks in the game. I'd say one of the only matchups that it doesn't is the Galley deck with Hitmonlee. But even still, you can still win against that deck. And that deck also isn't super played, so we should be fine. But into the newer decks like the Mewtwo Giratinas and the yeah, so like into the Mewtwo Giratinas, Mewtwo Darkrai's, you can have some really fun battles with this. So right now we're going against a Giratina, I'm assuming Mewtwo deck. Yep. Okay. So they're going first, which is fine. Yeah, so this deck's pretty great with the Manaphy. This really boosting up that Gyarados. And Gyarados is a really great card right now because it does survive a lot of these Pokemon like the Mewtwo, also like the Giratina, and all those Pokemon. This is gonna do another one here. I have considered using Misty, but I haven't done that yet. Or not Misty, sorry. I have considered using Dawn, but with how much energy, oh my gosh. Well, look at that right there, Misty kind of cooking. Hope he doesn't have, oh actually if he's Sabrina's, then I just send out my Manaphy. Yeah, so we're looking, again, right here, that is just one of the many reasons why this deck's so great. And you got the Misties, you got the Iridas, so much support in these water type decks now that it really just makes them super consistent. And it was one thing that the Magikarp line in Gyarados was missing. But now with this, you can really do a lot with it. And so right here, we're actually just going to retreat, send out our Gyarados. And, alright, so he just conceded. So right there, I mean, it was just a misty game, but still it was a dub against a very meta deck. So yeah, let's hop into the next one. Alright, so we got our next game here. Let's see how this deck works. And yeah, this time we're gonna be starting off with Origin Form Palkia, which is not the best start, but that's why we do have a leaf in here, right here. To really just in case this does happen. Um, and it's okay if it does, because he also this Origin Form Palkia could also just tank as well. Or we could even get a Misty Flip and start attacking off the bat, like we did last turn or last game. So let's see what happens here. Another Misty. That is awesome to see. We're just gonna go for the Misty because on first play, Misty is always the best. Again, right there, we get tails. It's alright. You know, you can't really expect Misty to work always. Same with Team Rocket Front, but you know, yeah. I mean, we're gonna try it again, honestly, because why not? Okay, so it's gonna get a heads here. So, all right, is it gonna be doing 50 damage, I believe, or 20, just 20. Okay, that's fine. So that means we will survive a Weevil if he does have one as well. We're just gonna go for the Misty Flip again. Let's see if we can get it. We got one heads, maybe two. Okay, so he's got one. All right. Next turn we can attack, which is pretty great. And next turn, hopefully we can get some other Pokemon. Yeah, I mean, Palkia, this new Palkia card can really do a lot of damage. Could 120 with a head flip, 60 guaranteed. Yeah, I mean, I've seen games where it just absolutely annihilates me. So I was like, you know what? I gotta start trying this deck out for myself. So right here, we could actually win the game as well if we do get the if we do get a heads. So let's hope we do. Pokemon Research. We're gonna Giant Cape. Yeah, we're actually just gonna Giant Cape, I believe. Yeah, we're gonna Giant Cape on here. And we're also gonna Manaphy. Yeah, we're just gonna Manaphy on the bench in case maybe he has Giovanni or something. So yeah, let's see if we get the heads. Give me the heads. Alright, so we get tails, sadly. So he's gonna stay alive another turn. We'll see what happens. Kind of get unlucky right now with these heads and tails, but it's alright. Sometimes that's just how this game is. Sabrina. Okay. I'm honestly quite okay with him Sabrina, and that's not a problem at all. Get a potion, that's fine. I wonder if he's gonna evolve him. Potion twice. Okay. So it looks like we won the game here. Let's go. Because even though we did hit that, my Manaphy, I'm just gonna retreat and bring out my Irida. Or just I don't even have to Irida, but we guaranteed 60 damage. Don't get the head anyways. So right there is another win against another deck. Right there was another time that just shows that this Forty Palkia could really help this deck as well. And we got pretty unlucky with head flips there. So let's do another one because those two are so quick, and I mean that just shows the power of it. But let's see, maybe we get an even larger match or longer match maybe for this video. But yeah, some pretty great games right there. All right, so we got another game here. This guy's level 49, so bro was a bit of a spender. You know, I'm not that much of a spender in this game. I haven't bought any bundles since the last pack. I really don't think all these new cards are super meta. So like, other than the Giratina, which I got like first day, yeah, I really don't. We're starting on second, so I might as well Manaphy as well. Yeah, I really don't think a lot of these newer cards, these newer EXs are really crazy. Beedrill's pretty good. I haven't pulled 2 of those yet, so I haven't been able to make a deck on that. Wugtrio's pretty solid, but nothing like game breaking. I think Giratina, like Clodsire is kind of mid because Arceus, but Clodsire is a really fun deck to play. Alright, so we're going against an electric type deck here. I'm assuming this is the Ponmo deck that I've seen with Garvantula. But yeah, let's see what we can do. So right now he'd actually be able to kill yeah, she's gonna go for the Misty Hats. Maybe get 3 here. Well, there's 1. Okay, so just get 1. Completely okay. But right here, we gotta be careful because he can do 50 damage and kill my Manaphy. So we're just gonna go ahead and Sabrina so we can get not Sabrina, Giant Cave. So we can get some energy going here. And then we already got 2 on our Palkia right now, which is absolutely insane. He's gonna use his gold Pokeball. That's pretty sweet. I mean, he is level 49. Bit of a spender. It's okay if you are, but you know, it is what it is. To point out the obvious, you know. Ooh, okay, so he's gonna evolve his Garvantula. Then next turn, Pokemon retreat. So I can't even retreat next turn, which kind of sucks. Oh wait, no, we're good. I thought that was like an ability. If that was an ability, that'd be pretty good. Yeah. So he's got a tough decision to make here. He's gonna Pokemon. Okay, so he's using Magnemite. It's an interesting deck. I haven't seen this one. Let's see if we can win off. You know, even though he has the type advantage. Gonna be 50. That's okay. Okay. Yeah, so right here we're actually just gonna hit him with one of these. Yep. I can't Irida right now. That's fine. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do this. Nice. It not even matter if I hit the head, but 120 damage right off the bat. Not bad. There's 1 point for us. I'm assuming... I mean, I don't even know. He kind of has to sound on his Garvantula. Or no, he's going to have Magnezone. I think. Maybe. Not Magnezone. Alright, he conceded. There's another win right there that just against an electric type deck. There's 3 in a row. Again, all really fast ones, so I guess we'll just try to do another one. Alright, so we got another game here. Our last 2 games. So I did 3 wins in a row. And then I did 2 right after those, just to maybe get a longer game. And yeah, let's just say Wugtrio cooked me twice in a row. There we go. There's a decent start finally. Yeah, I mean, another Wugtrio. This is 3 games in a row for Wugtrio. Last game was really unlucky. We basically that last 2 games. Basically, he just had he had the perfect setup. He had Manaphy starting off, 2 Wiglets in the back. He had Manaphy attack, add 2 energy, and then Dawned. Both games that happened and I lost. That's just pretty hard to beat, really, unless you get really lucky yourself. Um, which can happen, but yeah, right. It just doesn't happen all the time for us. Because sometimes your man's just be kind of unlucky sometimes, which is fine. We're gonna giant cape onto the Magikarp right now because if he does get really lucky in an attack by Magikarp, with his attack, because it is 30 damage at random, then we can lose a Magikarp, which would absolutely sell the game, to be honest. Yeah, but hopefully that's not what's gonna happen. Oh well, luckily we had Giant Cape to block that. That's why Giant Cape is really this deck for those Hitmonlees and those Wiglets. Yeah, I mean, it works really well. And it is. I hit our Manaphy anyway, so that's completely fine. Okay, just gonna add that onto the Magikarp. Evolving. Go for one of these. Okay, there's 1, 2. Okay, we got 2. So we actually can attack and win the game here. GG's to my opponent. Again, that was another quick one. I guess we're not going to win long ones this game, but, that's just, I guess, how this deck be sometimes. You should really just get lucky and get those nice little win streaks. And finally beat one trio. So it's not a complete counter. So yeah, thank you guys all for the support on these last videos, man. Trying to hit 50 subs soon. So if you can, hit that like and subscribe button. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Leave some suggestions in the comments and what your thoughts are on this deck. And yeah, peace out. Enjoy the rest of your day. See you guys.